And giving us the Friday entertainment wrap-up is Noella. She is here. Noella,
Happy
what do we have?
25th anniversary.
Thank you.
All right, so let's begin with Amanda.
We're going to chill till the close of December.
We are, definitely. So let's begin with Amanda Banat-Brew, who has been signed onto a new record label called Jamaica Entertainment, and that's a US-based, record label. And they had a press briefing today at the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel to brief us on, this new deal. And he has been explaining to us how he backed this new deal.
It really, really beat my imagination as to how an American will get hold of a song like Wabejeke in Ghana and then have an interest in it. My first contact and the first word that I had from Michael Morgan, and massive respect to him, and Jacko, and all of you who are out there and here, was that we feel something in the music, so if we can let someone explain it to us. Fortunately for me, Michael Morgan's wife is a Ghanaian and from the Krobo land. So she had to explain it to, do the translation to Michael Morgan. As soon as Michael heard the translation and explanation, he called me. And he says, this is a project that I'd want to involve the Morgan family. So what we're going to do is, would like to come down to Ghana. So the pre-production was actually done here at the studios, and then the videos were shot here in Ghana. The production is definitely going to come out. I mean, the video, this one is definitely coming out on the 28th of February. But the album will be ready in August. And I've been putting it on and off and on and off, but people are just pushing me. I can't wait anymore. Thank you very much. And there's going to be a grand concert. I mean, nationwide, because of course Wabejeke has become a national song. Everywhere I go and there's an anniversary, they can't play anything without Wabejeke. So once they've made it a national song, I also have to make it the way the people want it.
Oh, I see that he's wearing the color.
Of course, of course. He recently had a car crash right in front of our building, and he has been, reacting to that. He says it's a sign of better days ahead.
Yeah.
Well, I've been hospitalized, and it happened, and I guess that it happened because it had to happen. Maybe I was on my way to the studio, actually, and I hadn't had enough sleep over, let's say, since Michael came to town. He left just last Monday. Since he came to town, none of us have slept enough. So I guess it was part of, in fact, that day, he advised that, hey, King, you don't have to drive. I said, hey, we're going to the studio. It's just around the pass. Let's go. But I think that I must have passed out. It was the fatigue and so on. And once I'm getting younger and younger, you have to know that, I mean, it's taking a toll on me, you understand. And I thank you very much, because I know most of you prayed for me whilst, I was in that. But any time any big thing is going to happen, when I was going to release Wabejeke, I had an accident. It was a huge one in the US. So I know that this is a prelude to things that are going to benefit the entire country and the continent.
All right, so we wish him speedy recovery.
Yeah, definitely.
And let's wrap things up with Ms. V, who is currently, promoting her newest single, Sheriff. Yes. So she came by the Hit Studio, and she was asked about, her, depression claim, and she dropped a bombshell that Richie expected her to give up on music.
Wow.
I talked to Richie like about 2017, and I sort of told him this, that Richie, it looks like I may be giving up on music. And so when I told him the day I told him that, Richie, you know what, this is it, I'm going to be done with music, he said, I knew this was coming. Yeah.
Did you ask him why he thought that?
I mean, Richie knew, I had my issues, but I was never really clear on anything. When I told him, he said he knew he was expecting this to happen, and it did.
So Richie knew you were depressed.
He knew.
Now,
he knew he could tell, but he didn't have the 411.
you worked with them with a contract.
Mm-hmm.
Had the contract expired? When
No,
you
it
wanted
didn't. It's supposed to expire 2021.
Hey, really?
Yeah.
And they still let you go?
Yes. Oh, why will you hold me when I'm suffering? That would be wickedness, you know? That would be very wicked, and I was not with wicked people.
So when you were going through those difficult times, did you hear from them?
It was Richie I was kind of talking to.
What about Kwame, Eugene, and Kitty?
No, I wasn't talking to anyone. My last performance 2 years ago when I stopped was at Miss Malaika. And before Miss Malaika, nobody knows this, I'm saying it first here, I was hospitalized.
Mm.
Yep. And I wasn't sick. I was just so depressed, it made me feel sick. So I was really in the hospital. And that night, Richie was like, you know what, you are sick, don't come and perform. You are in a mood. You are in a mood, don't come and perform. But I basically took out the drip, whatever, and I went on the Miss Malaika stage to perform. Yeah. So I knew it was going to be my last performance, so I just wanted to do it and save my bike.
All right.
Yeah.
And
I'm happy that she was able to come out of it.
Yeah.
And that's
We
good
all
thing because
happy.
she's talented, really
Yeah,
talented.
right.
We need her back. It's good that she's back.
so that'll be all for showbiz.
Well, thank you, Noella.